Hi there, Lewis Clifford here with another review for you of a new product and training system I think you might be interested in. It's called Easy Paycheck Formula. That's Easy Paycheck Formula, and it's by a lady called Sarah Young. Now, a number of people have asked me to do a review of this. It's just been launched this week. I'm a bit behind the curve. I think it was a couple of days ago it was launched, and it's called Easy Paycheck Formula 2. And as I say, it's from affiliate marketing expert Sarah Young. Now, before I kick off, I just want to say one of the biggest questions I tend to get asked, if anybody's ever seen any of my reviews, I've done quite a few, I'm sure they'll be around, check them out, they'll be down the side or something here if you're watching this on YouTube. One of the biggest questions I tend to get asked by people are questions like, oh, do I need to have a site? How much is hosting going to cost me? Or, how much do domain names cost? How much will I spend setting up, a domain name or buying a domain name? Or how much does hosting cost? And etc., etc. And a lot of people seem to be put off by this idea of, buying domain names, of hosting, etc., etc. Not just because of the additional cost, but I know for fear of the sort of it being too sort of geeky or having to have sort of IT skills or HTML or any of this. Now, if you're one of those people, then listen up to this, because this could be what you're looking for. Because what Sarah teaches and shows in Easy Paycheck Formula 2 is basically methods that only involve free tools. Okay. So the methods that you're going to learn in Easy Paycheck Formula only involve free tools. There's no need for buying domain names. There's no need for getting a hosting account and then uploading your website to the your domain name to the website, etc., etc. There's none of that necessarily required. So I just wanted to say that if that's the sort of thing you're looking for, then keep listening, because I think you might find this worthwhile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what you get, as I normally do. I'm going to walk you through the members area. I'll explain in detail what it's all about, and hopefully by the end of this, oh yes, and at the end as well, I'm going to show you some early results. Now, normally I wait 3 or 4 weeks before I do a sort of a follow-up results, but because of the nature of the tools that she's using, the platforms that she's using, you can get results fairly quickly. So I'm going to just show you some really initial results that I've got with sort of just setting up one blog effectively over the space of a week or so. Just to show you what the potential is. So I'll be showing you that at the end to show you some real genuine results using the methods that Sarah Young teaches. So without further ado, and me rambling on anymore, I'm going to take you over to the members area and take you through it. Okay, so basically here we are in the members area. Very straightforward, nothing major here. There's a big welcome video from Sarah here. There's your table of contents, and then it's split into all these different sections. So there's a quick start guide, which is a downloadable PDF booklet you can go through, which sort of sets you up so that you're ready to go and you've got a handy guide. And then the main bit of the training, say nothing sort of super slick here or fancy, is all in these different sections here, these 6 main different sections, each with several videos in them, which take you through step by step the process that you need to follow in order to achieve success. And I just want to say a quick word about overall Sarah's presentation style. As you can see, we're in the members area here, and I've just sort of shown you very quickly the main home page of the members area. And as I said before, it might not appear super slick and it's not super hypey, and the way that she presents it is very down to earth. She just uses sort of a presentation. She doesn't really appear in the videos. but she shows you the screenshots, and as she, you follow sort of over her shoulder screen capture shots, etc. as she films it, screen capture video. She uses slides and stuff. Very clear, very down to earth, very gentle and easy to follow. And I think this is going to appeal to a lot of people. So what is effectively Easy Paycheck Formula? So at the heart of Easy Paycheck Tutor is basically a brand new system and training course that sets out to teach you how to create an easy passive income. Okay, now I wouldn't say it's brand new, but the methods are certainly up to date. But you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The methods she used, some of which have been around for a while and aren't very, necessarily that new, but other methods are very up to date. And it's all about, again, not relying too heavily just on Google for your traffic, because as experience has shown us over the few years, anybody who's been in affiliate marketing, if you put all your eggs in that basket, then you're going to be stuffed, basically. And basically what this will teach you to do is how to create a quick and easy passive income. Now, and the beauty of Easy Paycheck, and why I like it and why I think it's going to appeal to a lot of you looking to make money online, is it's so simple. Okay, as I said before, for those worried about domain names and hosting, well, with this system you're not going to have to worry about that. You don't require your own site to succeed. Basically what you're going to be doing is create a special type of page. Okay, so these are sort of blog pages, but they're on hosted blogs, and on these hosted blogs are on blogs that basically rank fast in Google. So they're blogs like Squidoo, or if you don't want Squidoo, WordPress, .com, things like that. Blogs that Google already ranks highly because there's a lot of content on the overall platform, so that it's very easy for you to set up a small little lens very quickly. They're called lenses, Squidoo lenses, but there's just a blog on one of these hosted blog sites. Set up small small blogs very quickly, which Google already loves, so it helps you rank very quickly. And Google loves sites like Squidoo. I mean, I've got, as I say, and I'll show you later how the success I've had very quickly with a Squidoo lens, and it ranked very quickly, very high on page 1 of Google. So basically they're pages that gets lots of Google traffic every day, even with all the recent Google updates. Things like Squidoo still rank very highly in Google. And as you wait to get traffic from Google, you'll get buyers and profits from your page from other sources. She's going to teach you other ways. So as I said, it's not all about Google. She's going to teach you two very simple traffic techniques for getting immediate visitors, and of course how you can easily turn that traffic into sales. So you're probably asking, as I said before, not all of this is new, and I'll be honest, some of the techniques in here are new, but the way it's presented is very simple and very straightforward, and I'll show you what they look like. But first of all, what makes this unique is I don't think there are other courses that teach this exact process, okay? Specifically about not relying wholly on Google for your traffic, okay? And secondly, the fact it only uses free tools. There's lots of courses and training techniques that I've reviewed, etc., that do rely on you having domain names or whatever, or having hosting accounts, but this is all free tools. Okay, there's no additional investment to make. Once you've if you decide this is for you, once you've bought this course, you don't have to spend any more money buying domain names or setting up hosting accounts or anything like that, as I said before. Okay, the other thing is you'll easily get traffic from Google, and as I said, newbies are going to find this so easy to follow because the instructions are very step by step, nothing's left out. And yet for more advanced people, you're going to learn things you didn't know. Trust me, there's things I learned, and I've done a lot of courses, because I review a lot of courses. I follow a lot of courses, the ones I really like I follow, and even in this, there's techniques that I learn. And also the support is excellent. Sarah even says in her opening introduction video, to let her know how you're getting on. So as I say, what's inside, basically you get this, as I said before, this quick startup guide, which is a PDF. Here I've opened up here, basically a PDF book, which basically takes you through, introduces you, you can read at your own leisure, takes you through everything that you need to do. It's not complicated, and so it's a handy guide. It's kind of the whole thing in written form, which is sometimes really useful to have for people who don't want to just sit and watch videos all the time. Then you've also basically got the guidebook as well. Everything's covered, as I said before. There's no steps are left out. If you're a newbie, and you think that there's no gaps in this in the training. Very straight to the point. There's no fluff. Basically tells you how to make money. Just about how do you get from A to B, A from starting off and B to getting the money. That's all it is. You can watch the videos. You see Sarah building a real campaign from scratch, or you can just read the ebook. The quick start guide is great. Rafe, get an overview, as I said, a quick overview of the whole thing. And once you've been through the course a few times, you can also use this quick start guide as a kind of a reference source. And the main course is divided into 6 modules, 6 main modules. Here we are, module 1. So if you click on here, I'll show you what you get. Click on module 1. So here we are, module 1. Again, you'll get the transcript here, so you can download the transcript of the actual videos if you want. So here we are in part 1. So part 1, you've got preparing for success. As I say, there's a transcript section you can download and read at your own leisure. And then you've got all these videos. You can either watch the videos here by clicking on these bits, or if you want to see the video.
This is Sarah Young. Before we get started, we need to prepare for...
Okay, so there she's going to take you through. She uses a kind of, say, a combination of a slide presentation and screen capture. She takes you through the whole process. You can also download the videos and watch on a larger size to see more clearly what she's doing. So here in this part 1, prepare for success, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 videos just in part 1. Okay, so there's a lot of content here. You may think, when you look at this first, as I say, the main home page, that there's not a lot there, but it's just broken down into different modules, and within each module there's lots of videos. As I say, there's 11 videos just in that first section there. So say part 1, basically what you'll do, it teaches how to find the right kind of product to sell, good keywords to promote that product. Everything's laid out very simply. Sarah's got it down to a fine science. So she, as I say, there's no fluff here. Very precisely what you need to do. Again, like a lot of other courses, it sets out a sort of criteria that you need to achieve when looking for a product or keyword. If the product or criteria meets that criteria, then it's a winner. If it doesn't, it's not. It's that simple. Yeah, you just find the right products that meet the right criteria that she lays out in this preparing for success, and then off you go. Module 2 here is all about setting up your blog on Squidoo. And Squidoo, they call them a lens. Very straightforward. I'll show you one here. The sort of lens that I've got. 1 second. So here's a Squidoo page I've got on Navy SEAL workout. Very straightforward, very simple. As you say, you just find the content, write the content, find content to add. And these different sections on a Squidoo page, and then there's people can click on products or to links here. Amazon, buy stuff on Amazon. So I say that's just a typical Squidoo site. I just wanted to show you very quickly. So that's part 2. As I say, once you've picked the right words and the right products that you're going to kind of look to promote or sell on your lens, on your Squidoo lens, then she takes you through the process of setting up your lens. Again, you've 1, 2, 3, creating your lens, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different videos there, which takes you through the whole process, how to set up your lens, how to set it up so it optimize it to be successful, to get lots of squidoo likes, so people liking it, people are engaging with it, and ultimately people buying products from you here. And she does lenses on, as you see, on cameras and stuff, and she basically takes you everything you need to do, what modules you should use to create that lens, how to monetize your lens. Very straightforward. And then there's some sort of advanced little HTML tricks if you're feeling a bit more bold. And again, I'm not going to show you every single module, but I'll just explain, and all the videos in them, but I'll just explain what each module does. You've got module 3 here. Module 3, once your page has been set up, Sarah shows how to make yourself look like an authority on that particular product that you're promoting or reviewing, etc., with a really simple technique. She also teaches you're going to attract lots of Facebook likes, Google pluses, lots of comments from real people. It's this kind of interaction with the squidoo lens that you create that will help it rank highly in Google, and also get people on the squidoo community visiting it, and that also helps rank it, because basically Google sees lots of activity going on there. So that's module 3. Module 4 is about getting traffic and buyers straight away. Okay, so this is not traffic from Google, which sometimes takes a little bit longer. This is about getting immediate traffic from different sources. And again, Sarah will take you through in part 4 2 different techniques that she's developed to get you immediate buyers to your pages. Okay, so no mucking about. Module 5, she's going to go through getting Google traffic, and say getting Google traffic takes a little bit longer, but in module 5 she's going to show you some real powerful links that Google loves, and how very few people in the world understand how to get these links. So you're going to have a huge advantage over everyone else. And I've started using this, some of these techniques in here that I've not necessarily used before. Module 6 continues with that theme about how to really build backlinks. If you've done the Internet Marketing Bootcamp, my friends, you'll know about building links, etc. This will tell you how to get, just with a few extra backlinks, not lots, just a few extra ones that you can rank really well on Google, and get those buyers going to your page. So your page, your lens, your squidoo lens, appears on that first page of Google. And that basically, that's all you're going to need. Once you're done with module 5, you'll be placing your page on a site that Google loves, plus getting really powerful backlinks. And that's basically it. That's going to be all you need, is to sit back and watch the the commissions roll in. And if you follow these steps, you'll start earning a passive income before you know it, and even before you know it. And I say, in Sarah's examples, she uses Amazon for affiliate links, but also provides you with another affiliate network that you can join. So there's lots of things you can use. Commission Junction, you can use ClickBank on some, lots of different ways, not just Amazon, but Amazon is a great way to get started and start seeing some instant results. That's basically it. As I say, I'm not going to take you through each different section. I've explained what they do. You also get a few appendix here, some nice formulas and tools that you might want to use, and there's some bonuses at the end. I'll just quickly show you the bonuses. So you've got all the transcripts from each of the modules there that you can download. You've got the quick start guide. You've got Commission Bomb, some advanced squidoo HTML techniques that she's going to teach you, some comparison charts here, building up the trust factor. So this is just bonus material, and then some other bonus materials from some of other affiliates. But as you can see, the main part, those first 6 sections, these 6 modules, are very straightforward, very easy, and get you from setting up to earning money in a very short space of time. So I guess the question arises, who is it for? Well, if you're a newbie and you're ready to make your first sales online, or maybe you've struggled and not made any, or I had somebody once say, so far I've only made 15 cents. If you're one of those sort of people, then this is a great way to get started. A lot of Sarah's students made their first sales this way, and it's a great way to get money very quickly or start earning money very quickly on Amazon and stuff and see results. And I think, you know, with any affiliate marketing system, it's when you first see your first results, it really spurs you on and encourages you. One of the biggest disappointments are when people don't see results quickly, and that's when they become disillusioned and they don't stick with it, and then they think what the product they bought, the training course they've got, is, you know, a load of old rubbish or a scam, and it's because they've given up too easily. I think with Easy Paycheck Formula, you're less likely to have that issue because you should see results fairly quickly. You're not going to be, you know, a multi-millionaire overnight. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm just talking about your initial earnings. You should start seeing, you know, the effect of, you know, one Squidoo lens can have, and then you can suddenly a light will go off in your head, and you'll think, well, that's just one, and I've done that in a week or so. Imagine if I had 100. And believe me, there are people on Squidoo who have 100, 200 lenses and so on and so on. So you can start seeing the potential. If you're an intermediate internet marketer or affiliate marketing, and you want to add some extra passive income streams in a very kind of easy, lazy way that are not as complex as probably other methods that you use, this is great. And then if you're into affiliate marketing, say someone like who's sort of studied forever affiliate, and I want to test the market before you kind of go full helter-skelter into building a full-on site and campaign, etc. Squidoo and the techniques in here are a great way to test the market. At the end of the day, I think, you know, I have tried this out and I've had some early results. I'm going to show you those. I think, you know, it works. I think it can work for most people. You know, especially if you're a newbie, I think you'll see some early results. Sarah teaches methods that don't just rely on Google, so that if Google does change things, you're not going to be scuppered because you had all your eggs in one basket. So I think if you want a simple way to make money, explained in a simple, non-complex way, then I think this is it. This is probably ideal for you. The beauty of using blogging platforms like Squidoo is you can get up and running very quickly, and you'll start seeing results fairly quickly. I've used the techniques that Sarah teaches, and I've already seen success in the space of a week or so. And I just want to show you what can be achieved in a very short space of time. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is just from one Squidoo lens that I set up, you know, using these techniques over the last, and these are the results from the last week, and you can see the potential that might happen if you set up lots and lots of these. So I'm going to take you over now my sort of Squidoo dashboard. So here we are at my Squidoo dashboard, and I just want to show you, so this is from the last week or so, last couple of weeks, a few weeks, and already I've got lots of likes. I'm getting about 554 visitors this week. It's not too bad, and I've already earned $33. That's just, you know, in the last week or so. Okay, now that's on my Squidoo lens. I've also earned from this from my Amazon. So here we are, my Amazon Associates report, and as you can see here, this is May the 9th, month to date. So this is to say there's only been a week and a half of this lens running, and already that's another $20, and that's there's still more to be added to that. There are 22 items that have been ordered, and only 14 of them have been sent, and that's earned me $20 already. So that's all within about a week and a half. One single lens, $20 there, $33 there. And as I say, you know, okay, that's not like hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars, but that's just one lens in 1 week or so. So you can imagine easily that though that lens is going to earn me probably, and I've just really sort of started some of those lenses, is going to earn me over $100 odd in 1 month. You suddenly start have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 lenses doing that, and you can start seeing the real potential of using techniques that Sarah teaches and using Squidoo as a blogging platform. And bear in mind that You've not had to pay for domains, you've not had to pay for hosting or anything like that. So in conclusion, there's something really simple and mumsy about this whole thing. Okay, it's not, as I say, not super slick. It's not professional glossy membership site. No, I'll give you that. But it's about the quality of the content, not the quantity or the look of the quantity. You know, it's not about design. It's about, you know, is this content any good? And the information here is very effective. It's presented in a very clear, non-hypey way that befits the sort of the mum in Sarah. It's super easy to follow. I think if English is not your first language, then this is going to be ideal for you, because Sarah's presentation style, I think some people may find maybe a bit too simple, if I'm honest, but it's very easy to follow. Okay, it's very accessible, and as I've shown, you know, within a matter of a week or so, I've started getting results. Results are very achievable using these methods she teaches, and I think if you're looking for simple ways to make money online that are non-technical, that just use free tools, don't involve domain names and buying and hosting and all that, that actually work, then I recommend you give it a go. I'd definitely give it a try. If you're interested in more information, look, you want to get it, Easy Paycheck Formula, click the link below. You can buy it from the official site. At the end of the day, Easy Paycheck Formula works great right now. It's Newbury friendly. You'll start seeing results within a couple of weeks. It's great for more advanced people who want to, you know, rank in niches fast. It gets you easy Google traffic, but you don't rely on Google, and everything is done with free tools. There's loads of great testimonials on it. It's a great way to get into affiliate marketing and to set up a nice stream of passive income. Very easy to do, very easy to follow. I'm going to give it definitely a thumbs up. Check it out. Dead easy to follow, and I think you'll get results very early on. Thank you for listening. I hope I haven't rambled on too much, and I hope you enjoy. Click the link below. Easy Paycheck Formula 2 from Sarah Young. Well worth checking out. See you.